Birthchart. I want my future. Well, this is not psychic. I actually do real psychic vision readings, but this is just astrology so far. But I don't know what I pick up from the Taurus queen or whatever, because all Tauruses are queens, period. But anyways, I don't know. Maybe what I'm picking up is that you might have a little brother or a son or something. I'm not sure. I think you have like or you're just so mothering. I can't tell if this is your son or your little brother. Is that true or false, or just all completely erase
B?
that?
B
Mhm.
or Winkler?
Just you.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have a brother nor a son. I have a little
Okay.
sister.
All right.
I'm Irish twins with my sister.
Oh, you're not supposed to tell me anything because that's cheating. So now I don't really know what I was seeing. I
Oh,
don't
I'm
know,
sorry,
but,
but okay.
but I don't know. I'm not sure what I was seeing. I thought it was a boy.
Since I'm here,
Does she look
my
like a boy?
people might be bleeding into it. Maybe you'll see my kids.
I
You know?
don't know. No, this is different. Because
Okay.
I saw your two kids because they were blonde or something, and they had different
Yes,
colors,
that was so crazy that you knew that too. Like that.
and
That
their
was crazy.
and their eyebrows and stuff were different. But I don't
Yeah.
know what I.
And you
Okay,
didn't see my kids either. That's what made it so fucking crazy.
yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. I wish I could get back into that realm again, that focus. That's hard to do. I mean, it's not automatic. It's just I have to keep
Yeah,
telling.
I tend to forget that I do not have to give so much information. So yeah, no, I'm just gonna answer basic yes or no from
Yeah,
now on. I'm sorry.
that kind of stuff in a psychic thing or whatever. But other than that, if I can't tap in to you, I guess can't tap in.
No, I do not have a son, nor do I have a brother.
Right on. That's the answers. But anyways, I'm gonna do his birth chart now since I failed at your psychic
Maybe
vision.
I'm gonna have a son though. Maybe that means that. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know that either. That's might be true too. Like when pregnant people are pregnant, sometimes I can guess what they look like and if, what their gender is, and even if and that they're pregnant, and not even know that they're pregnant. I did that on my digital hygienist. Yes, bitch, I did. I sure did. I said she's kind of
Oh,
motherfucker. I just kept on saying because we joke all the time, and she's a Scorpio. We joke all the time about her Leo boyfriend, and all of a sudden I'm like, why am I seeing the son? Like, do you got a little boy or something? What is you got a little son? What is this? And he looks just like you and all that stuff. And she's like, I am pregnant. I didn't think I was ever gonna get pregnant because I have a tilted uterus or something. And that's just so funny to say. I got tilted uterus. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna do his birth chart now because
okay, wonderful. Winkler, you're up.
okay, he's in Aries. This is just half of his chart because he don't have his time of birth. Okay, he's a moon in Capricorn, which means he had to grow up fast. He probably had to buy his own car, maybe. Like his mom was strict on him or something, and he just grew up fast, anyways. Maybe who knows? Probably got a job, wanted to move out fast on his own, anyways. Who knows? And his Mercury's in Aries. That's how he thinks to communicate. His Venus is in Aries. That means that he's upfront about what he wants and stuff, and like do things without thinking, and like he'll probably just have flash of pans relationships, like they'll just come and go in and out of his life. Like he'll just think he's all alone and he's the leader and the alpha male in the relationship. And then he has Mars and Taurus. It doesn't take him. It like when he gets mad, he'll be like, you don't want to mess with me. You know what I mean? But either way, Aries, they have quick tempers, right? But this Mars and Taurus thing might help you with that because it'll make you be like, these people might buy my Girl Scout cookies or something, and then all of a sudden they nitpick you, nitpick you, nitpick you. Then you get mad and they wish they never would have dealt with you. Plus, you're going to be extra mad because it's going to make you mad that you got mad because you're an Aries. But the Mars and Taurus makes you be like, you don't like to eliminate the pleasures of life, so you don't want to get mad too fast. It'll take a lot to get you mad, but you know what I mean? And so it'd be like that type of thing. And your Jupiter's in Aquarius, so you'll be luck with astrology if you point at it. So you'll understand the language of astrology if you get with it, bitch, instead of be like this Aries, simple minded, too arrogant to even care, because they usually don't, or whatever. But the Aquarius will might give you more energy mentally and socially to help you learn astrology and be like good for the underdogs and outcasts and stuff, and then give you ego. It'll give you a because Jupiter is like expands everything. It's higher learning, and it's like opening the target practice and it makes it wider so you can get the arrow in anywhere in that, which will be anything Aquarius, which actually Aquarius rules astrology, whatever. And then social media. and stuff. So you'll be lucky with doing that if you aim at it. So you have to act like Aquarius out there to be the social person. You get lucky with that, with the knowledge of Aquarius. Even if it's going to be hard for you, people might think you're a weirdo out or something, but who cares? You keep on going, you learn more things, especially through experiences with rejection and all this bullshit, anyways, in the world that has, you know, like who your true friends are, like how to be a true friend, and help you be lucky with something like that. Just being the Aquarius energy, luck with that to your life. Your Saturn's in Scorpio, so if your mom passed away, you would inherit government property or something like that. And then your Uranus is in Sagittarius, your Neptune's in Capricorn, your Pluto's in Scorpio, your Lilith is in Aries, which means you live now or never. And because Aries is the sign that knows how to live in the moment and create moments for other people to live in. And this Lilith and Aries is like, you have to think quick, you have to think fast. Even if Mars and Taurus might make you more patient with people and stuff, and patient with other things that you're doing, projects or whatever, and more slower. But Aries is not a slow sign. And plus Lilith and Aries means you need to go running around the block or something too to just because you'll have so much energy or something. Plus it and but like if you're thinking about you need to do this now or never, do it, because that's what you're supposed to be doing. And people will be like, oh my gosh, this person's cussing around me, they're too repulsive. But oh well, who cares? You'd be proud and arrogant and do it anyways. Also, people probably walk on eggshells around you because it's also in your see, your sun sign, the star sign is in Aries. And if it's in Lilith is in Aries, that is also have to do with your ego, because your ego sign is the star sign. Everyone's star sign is their ego sign and their willpower. But if it's in one of the placements in your chart, that's where your ego is as well. Like your Venus is in Aries, so your ego is there. So you're probably more generous in your relationships, almost like a Venus in Leo, but you're not a Venus in Leo. But since it's in your ego sign, it might make you more generous in the relationships. But once they start giving you things back, you'll be like, forget it. I'm supposed to be the star of the generous show, not you, or something like that. But then again, okay, your North Node, okay, your Lilith is an Aries, so yeah, you this is what people don't want to see you do, but you be proud and arrogant, do it anyways. And it's like living now and never kind of thing or whatever. Like if you feel like if you see someone drowning, you'll jump right in, do it now and never to go rescue them like a hero. You know, that's kind of where you think to do it now or never. And then your North Node is in Taurus. That's what you came here to gain, and that's what you lack. So like food and pleasures and just essential pleasures and shopping and possessions and stuff. You just came here to gain some bullshit like that, greedy ass bullshit. Okay, your crown is in Gemini. That's how you heal yourself, by talking, like communicating. And you might have speech impairment spells or something. And just you doing things with your hands, lips, and lungs. That's what Gemini rules. So just talk your head off all day, which means you're just trying to heal the way you communicate, and it helps you heal yourself by communicating it all out or whatever. Just go scream and yell, whatever, like an Aries does anyways. It'll help you heal some bullshit. I don't know. And to get to the point is Aries wants to do, because that's why they have this flame and then they burn out quick or something, or they spark and all this bullshit. But your Ceres is also in Gemini. That's how you heal other people. So the way you listen and communicate, and maybe even writing bullshit or something might help people, and probably giving people rides, which is probably horrible, because bums want to come to you to be healed by this part of you. This is your intention. Ceres is your intentions on how you heal other people. And it's also what people come to you because they think that they can fit this puzzle to their piece to be healed by you with. So your hands, your lips, your lungs, like maybe massage therapy, woohoo. Just like Ceres and Taurus or whatever too. Like she can heal people with that and sharing or something. But anyone, but Ceres and Gemini, it also means transportation, and like not to be like annoying with saying that people are going to use you for a ride. That might also be one of the things that you help people with out with too. But no pressure. Okay, your palace is in Aries, so you probably decorate your house with just pictures of yourself and what you identify with. Like Aries rules identification, identify, and palace is basically some creative projects has to do with that too, and just what you decorate your house with. Basically, your surroundings is what I would say in this, because like if people had palace and Sagittarius, they always seem to like decorate their house with like little knickknacks or something or token from the places where they traveled from or something. Well, whatever. But you have Pallas and Aries. There you go. Okay, your Juno's in Libra, so that's good. So like in a relationship, it's like an iconic marriage looking relationship when you're with somebody. Like it's like really good love and it's really cool. And you meet the needs of the other person. It's all charming and um and it might be stuff like that and basic bitch kind of bullshit, but it's still like beautiful. Like when you went
You
through.
guys missed it. We had an explosion. Sorry, I'm covered in oil and
Oh yeah,
explosion. And there's an
Mhm. You're covered in oil. Gotta go take a bath.
yeah, I was throwing oil on the fire and I forgot I threw a lighter in there and it blew up and I got oil all over my arms and my legs. And I gotta go find a hose. Sorry, there was an explosion. I'll be back.
But that fire looked good. I'm done with the reading. I mean the astrology thing anyway. Sorry, I was just too fast and dumb.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
I can't believe you got all that. No, I'm done with it. I was finished. Sarah, don't burn yourself down, Kelly says.
I know, right? Like I forgot I threw that lighter in there. That was actually pretty cool, and I kind of want to. I got another lighter on my phone there. Let's see what happens. That'll be fun. So Winkler, where's Winkler? So was that Winkler's birth chart?
Yeah, I was done with it. That's so hard to get off your skin, that oil stuff.
Oh no, I just wiped it off on my jeans. It's like 2-stroke engine oil, so it's not that bad. Okay, we're gonna throw. There's a liner, but it's empty. My other one was like full of butane, so I don't know what'll happen. It just scared me, and I threw oil all over my body. Like it was in my hand, and I jumped in. Mittens, come here. Mittens got scared, and he took the fuck off. Well, that fucker's not exploding. Now I'm scared. I don't know. Fuck me. Winkler, was that accurate? So wasn't accurate? Oh, Felly says Jackson. What can you tell us regarding gift of discernment? What is that word?
Regarding the gift of discernment.
I don't know what that is. I'm not privy to these big words. That lighter did not explode. Oh, goddamn, that one did. Holy shit, I gotta put some more butane in a busted ass lighter and throw it in there again. That was awesome. Okay. Winkler, I don't know what your 10th house is. That's your public image and stuff with your time and PM birth. Helps find out from birth certificate, but whatever. That's what he said. But the knowing. Oh, so I guess Felly wants to know what you can tell us about the knowing. And hi Mittens, I love you. You're my best friend. Also, Dashton is a godly person. Tarot cards are the devil. Are they the devil?
No, tarot cards are just fake as fuck and phony and a fraud and a scam.
So that's he's a devil though, right?
It's just a fake scam, a waste of time and a waste of money and pretty
I
art and bullshit to me. But if y'all like, y'all go for it. But my
You know what?
experience, fuck that bullshit.
Dashton, one time I worked at this job where I was a phone sex person. I did, but so along with that is we also worked for the Psychic Friends Network of Miss Cleo, and I was also a phone psychic.
Wow, with Miss Cleo, or just like that is so cool.
Well, that's the
You
thing.
are
though,
you
because the
are
phone
so good at
psychics
being
are all
psychic.
fake.
I think you're psychic. I mean, I think you're naturally. You always point out my mood when you can't even tell by my expression, but you always know how I'm feeling and stuff. Bitch.
Well, the thing is, though, the phone psychics are fake, but like I believe that some people have a sixth sense to definitely tap into shit. 100%.
It's easier for me to do it over the phone or something like this with voices, I guess. But oh well. But
well,
I know what you mean. Like the business of having to work for it is
yeah.
probably.
Well,
But you're good at that, anyways.
Oh, Mittens. Well, what they do, sorry, Mittens is jumping on my lap. What they do is they have you read like they tell you what their sign is, and you have them like read so like if it's a Scorpio, I like read what Scorpio is about, and so by that time it's done. That's when they have to start paying the like $8.99 a minute or whatever, and then so you ask them like, okay, so what are you having an issue with? And like, oh, my cheating spouse, and you literally just talk them through it, and they solve their own issue.
Right.
But you don't like come out and say like, oh yeah, no, I can see your husband. He's fucking Jerry up the street right now or something, you know. But but you just talk them through it. So like, but I had some people ask some heavy questions. Like one lady, she was like, "My baby died last week. Like her baby, like her infant." Died last week and she wants to know if it's in heaven and if it's looking down on her. And I would just make shit up to make them feel better. Like, I don't know. I don't know if there's a heaven, but I'm going to tell this lady yes, because that's what she wanted to hear and that's what she needed to hear in her grieving process. It was kind of crazy. I told them after a while, like I did for like a week, and I was like, I am just wanting to do sex stuff on the phone. That's all I want to do because it bothered me. Like like it bothered me that I lied to this woman about her child, and because like I
Oh my
just
gosh, I became the mod. I've been crowned. I'm listening.
Oh, Winkler said I can DM my info. Question. Canadian girl, I DM'd you on Discord. Respect my what? Respect my thoughts, eh?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Thank you for saying that. You're so good at that.
Respect my thoughts, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah, Winkler, I did phone sex stuff. You should see me on TikTok. I'm monetized and I need to go live soon because my perverts miss me. I make balloon animals in a suggestive way. So it looks like the balloons look like penises and it looks like I'm sucking them and there's always like 800 to 1,000 people in my lives. So you should see that. You think my phone sex is crazy. You should see my balloon animals.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Mittens. I don't know if my camera's still on, but Mittens jumped on my lap and he's my best friend. Where's Canadian girl though? Where's she at? And Justin, what can you tell us regarding the knowing, the gift of the I don't know. What do you mean, Felly? I'm Sarah's lost, confused, shocker. I don't. Where'd she go? She bounced, but she'll be back.
Discernment, I don't know. Discernment's like, well, I just treat it like it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Because spirits and demons try to offer you things, and I just don't take it because I don't trust it. I don't know what the fuck it is, even if you dress like an angel or a demon. All I want to do is communicate with them from a distance, bitch's ass. Unless it's Jesus, then I actually trust it. I don't even know if this guy was Jesus, but I did counter him. He looked like he's so pretty, and he went by Jesus because I called out to him and stuff like that. But so that was the only one I could trust, and I guess that's what you should do anyways. I don't fucking know, really don't fucking know.
I
I mean,
told
I
her Jesus and a Mexican guy.
still gotta question everything.
He's like, I'm Jesus, and I was like, what's up?
Do whaties?
I said I called out Jesus, and a Mexican guy showed up, and he's like, "What did I do for you?" And I was like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm Jesus," and I was like, "I'm at the other Jesus," and he was like, "Oh," and he was all sad.
And for real, like, was it a spirit or was it a person?
No, I'm just joking. But I did
Okay.
live next to some Mexicans, and one of the guys' name was Jesus, but they called him Jesus. It was weird.
That's awesome. That's funny. That's a good story.
Well, he ended up being a bad guy, the Mexican guy named Jesus, but like they would call him and they'd be like, so they would like he'd be outside in his car listening to music, and his girlfriend would come out the door and she'd be like, "Jesus, get in here and help me with the baby." And it's just like so weird hearing that. Like, what? Jesus. Oh, there's something in the woods looking at me. I hear it moving around. Fuck, in the field. What is it? Mittens, what is it? Is it a coyote? Is it a bear?
That is so cool that fireplace. My best friend always likes making fires on her place when she had her land or whatever. But yeah, that looks like a storytelling. Are you afraid of the dark? Yes. Are you afraid of the dark? Yes. You should make an intro saying, "Are you afraid of the dark?"
Wait, where do you see that? I don't see. What are you afraid of the dark?
What? The fire.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was in the chat. Dude, have you ever seen Drunk History? The best episode is Are You Afraid of the Drunk? And it's like done in Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like,
Right? That would be so cool. I've not seen that. That sounds funny. Is it on YouTube?
it might be. It's not on Comedy Central, but I'm sorry, hold on. I'm kind of freaking
Right.
out because my dog is out front, or my dog is on the front porch barking at. I'm not sure what. And I'm a little nervous because I feel the eyes on me. Like I feel like something's watching me. I just thought it was an animal in the field, but now I don't know what it is, and I'm kind of freaking out. Like
I'm
what?
seeing pictures of it. Oh, there's like skits on it. Skits of it on like something.
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I want to move, but I can't because I hate it when I get frozen in fear. I really hate that, and that's where I'm at right now. I don't even know why. I guess I feel
Yeah.
like somebody over in the.
I mean, you're in the middle of nowhere. It looks like scary,
Well, I have a pew pew neighbor. That's what we call him, and he
right?
yelled something at me tonight and drove off. And I'm just kind of afraid he might be drunk and home. Like I'm not scared of him. Like I saw him learning to fight with his friend, and it was like hilarious. It was like bad
Mhm.
interpretive dance. So I know I could take him, but like my back is turned to where he would be coming from right now, and that's got me fucked up. He could get me. He could shoot me. He already pulled a gun on us, and
Right? One of my neighbors, but he's dead now, and he was in his apartment for 2 months, dead in his apartment.
oh my god,
And
did you
he
guys
found
smell it? What was that about?
no, nobody knew. Nobody knew that he was passed away in his house
Right.
until after 2 months later, just decaying and everything and like liquidy.
Yeah, decomposition has a smell though. You can definitely smell decomp from a human and
It's
the
supposed to
smell
be
is not.
poisonous. Like back then they claimed that the Egyptian tombs had curses on them. If you ever try to steal their jewelry from a tomb, they would pass away. But literally, it was just when they opened it, it was that chemical that poisoned them and they passed away. Whatever when they're
Oh,
decaying.
oh yeah, just decomp. Well, I mean, I've slipped and fallen in decomp in a person, and it was disgusting. I had to my clothes, my shoes, all of it had to be burned. Um, there was no throwing it away because it made the trash cans just like the dumpsters I threw it in stunk. So I had to pull them out of there and I burned some. I cut my hair short. I singed my nose hairs. It was just horrible. It was. I mean, like they wouldn't even take me back to the ambulance house in the ambulance. Like I had to walk home. Luckily, I was close, but I walked home and like I mean, so the guy I was with at the time, DJ's dad, he I lived on a third floor apartment and he was on the balcony, he could smell me from there. And he's like, "You are not coming up those stairs." And I'm like, I've gotta do something. And so he threw me down clothes and I like hid behind our like apartments and changed my clothes. And when I mean like I was halfway up the stairs, he's like, "I can smell you from there." And I'm like, I know it's on like my hair. I've got to like wash it. No, washing it didn't help. I had to go get it cut and the girl cutting it, she was like gagging, like it was that bad. And I'd
Oh
washed it
my god.
like at least 10 or 12 times. I'd washed it with like Dawn soap. I washed it with regular bleach. I did everything. And yeah, I was like, I'm so sorry. I know it stinks. I'm so sorry. Like it was traumatizing falling in that. But oh my God,
You
decomp
fell
was nasty. I
you
said,
fell in something? What did
yes,
you
or
fell
something.
into a deceased body? What?
Yeah, pretty much. So this guy died, and
Oh my god.
when people, like your neighbor that was in his apartment for 2 months decomposing, when that happens,
Wow.
the paramedics get called, and usually they call Junior. Usually they call coroner, and the coroner comes and they handle the body, but the coroner wasn't available, and like we were just in there like pretty much waiting for the coroner to show up and like containing the scene, I guess you would say. You boys, my cats are going crazy. And so, but so we had to like get his personal effects from around the body. And so, of course, I'm the newbie. I was doing my clinicals for my EMT. And they're like, okay, put on some gloves and go do it. And I've got smelly salts in my nose. So, like, I'm not throwing up because it stinks. And they're just all used to it, but it still stinks. Like, they had their nose clogged too. And then so I'm walking around, like, trying to get his watch and, like, his wedding ring because it's all just in this like pile of literally human goo. And I went to go stand up, and my knee was kind of acting weird when I went to stand up, I didn't brace right. And had there not been like human decomp on the floor, I would have been fine. But there was, and my toes just like of my boot kind of slipped in it, and I literally just slipped and slid into it. It was so disgusting. I threw up everywhere. It was horrible.
Oh my
I mean, I was puking. Like, can just repeatedly vomiting. Oh my god, it was horrible. Like, I didn't even care about mentioning it to a trash can. I can't even think about it. I can't even think about it. It was so horrible. Oh god! God damn these animals. Sorry. My cat just jumped and scared the piss out of me. Junior! Oh my god.
I wish my dog would hear that. It would bark back.
Oh yeah, I hear a kill. So you can at
I like
least.
that. I like it when dog like the noises on the computer make my dog bark. It's so funny. It ain't bothering me. I hope it's not bothering anybody else around on your neighborhood or whatever you're worried about. I don't know.
So the one guy, I don't know. I thought maybe he was home, but I saw him leave earlier. But he, yeah, he's cool. I don't know. If I annoy him, he never tells me, but he's never home. Now the people on the other side, I don't really care if I bother them because he's a cat killing sex offender, so he can fucking suck my asshole for all I give a fuck. And that's how I feel about it. And then the people across the street, I don't know. There's a lot of people in that trailer. There's like 10 or 12. So I think they're just used to noise all the time. The only thing I don't like with him barking is the pew pew neighbor. He can't stand the dog barking, and that's when
Oh
he
God.
pulled the gun on me or pulled the pew pew on me and my dog. I didn't know it until I rolled my cameras back looking for something else, and just happened to catch it. I mean, like that was just a fluke. But yeah, my dog was out there barking, and I was working on my gate on my front porch, and he pulled the pew pew. So if he's home, I don't want because he's obviously drunk tonight. Yeah, well, he's drunk. Like earlier when I was getting in the car to go to McDonald's, Canadian girl was on with me, or I was on hers, like this, and there's some other guy on, but so he was. I didn't even know he was outside, and then I heard him yell something, and I looked up, and he was driving away, and I was like hollering back at him because I was mad, like, "Shut up!" Like, what the fuck are you saying? I hate this dude. I don't know what he wanted to say to me, but whatever he said, he then drove away. So I know he's drunk because he acts that way. He only gets confrontational when he's drunk. And I don't want him to hear the dog barking because if he does and he's drunk, he'll definitely come over and try to start shit. And then I would have to murder him and put him in the field. And I don't have access to the post digger right now. So I don't want to deal with a dead body in my backyard until, I would want to just be able to go bury it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
At least you got things on camera, and if he ever threatens you with his weapon or whatever, you can, do whatever you got to do with trying to keep him away from you, and there'll never be another time that he'll do that again, or at least,
you would
be like,
think.
if you do that, then I'm going to get you in trouble, and I don't want to get you in trouble, so you don't want to get yourself in trouble, so you better just back off and just leave me and my family of my animals alone, bitch.
Yeah,
If he understands that, but if he doesn't understand that because he's a belligerent drunk retard, he probably doesn't understand anything. He probably just does what he wants in his own anger. That's why he probably lives in the middle of nowhere, so he won't affect other people.
And like our property manager, she's like, he's a nice person. And I think she's right because I really do. And he has no respect for women. And that's what, like, people are like saying, like, maybe he has a crush on you. So, no, I think he's just mad because
If he has a crush on you, that is another red flag. He'll be this jealous narcissist, overbearingly trying to control you at the same time, and probably do the same thing whether he likes you or not. That's all they do, Drunk people get mad and possess over people. Ridiculous.
But you know what started this all?
Trying to control his reality with being drunk and trying to control other people ain't gonna work.
This is what started it all. So my friend and I were laying flooring in my house overnight, like in the middle of the night. We're working on laying this flooring. So we go to take a break because he wants to go smoke and he didn't want to smoke inside my house, which is cool. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll go outside and sit in the car with you because it was
Taurus, east. Oh, east. Here is the link. Hop up, bitch.
I'll just tell my story and then you can do
oh no, I'm not doing his birth chart. I already did his birth chart. He's a Taurus. He's gonna hop up on this bitch.
I was gonna say I'll shut up. I was just gonna. It's crazy what started because.
Hold on. I will send you the link. Stay on my channel. I'm gonna go to it and try to find you. Okay, here we are. You go ahead and keep talking. I don't even.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
I'll forget what I was talking about. Oh, but so we're out there. We're out there in his car. I'm baking. He's smoking, and it's raining. And we see Travis pull up. And so my thought is like, I even said out loud, I was like, wow, he's been gone forever. Like his car hadn't been there for a minute. And his dog, he left his dog inside a crate for at least 16 hours. Well, we see him come back outside in the rain, dragging his dog by his puppy fur. And it's a big dog. And so the motherfucker punches his dog in the face, screaming at him not to piss in his cage. Motherfucker, you left that dog in there for 16 fucking years, or 16 hours, you asshole. Of course a dog's gonna fucking piss and shit in his crate. Where else is he supposed to go? And so I saw him punch his dog really hard in the face, or what looked like hard. So I called the cops. I wanted to make sure the dog was okay. And he got mad about it and called me a cop caller, and then said I stole his cat because he abandoned his cat, and I took his cat in, and I'm a cat stealing, fucking cop calling motherfucker. But the dog was fine, so I'm like, okay. So then he punches like a fucking pussy. Fuck him. But yeah, this is all because he punched his dog. Why'd you bring your dog outside when you saw us out there in the car? Like, what, you wanted to show off? So then his dad lived there with him for a while, and he's an alcoholic. But Travis would come home from work and go inside and start yelling, and then drag his dad out like by like the collar of his shirt, and like reprimand his dad in front of like all the neighbors. He's just that type of narcissist. He's a fucking asshole. Who does that? Who punches their dog in the face? Really?
People who have no empathy.
Who is that?
Oh, it's Max. Hey guys.
Oh, hey, sorry,
Yeah.
it scared me. I'm like, who? What voice is that?
I'm from the ether. I am
Yes.
speaking to you from the universe unknown.
Well, speaking of, what community in YouTube are you from?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm not really a part of any community. I guess you can consider me part of the Smoky crew, I guess, if you will. I've
Smoky
been
MC or or Smoky Saint? Smoky.
yeah, Smoky Saint. I've been
Okay, cool.
participating over there a lot recently, and I guess that's probably where I'm most known right now.
Right on. Well, welcome to the Void.
Yeah, that's
But
so cool because not Canadian girl is a Taurus, and so are you, Beach. And of course, a Smoky Saint is a Virgo. So I'm best friends with all Tauruses, duh. And then I'm Pisces, so I'm best friends with all Scorpios.
you know what? That makes
Sarah Lee's
perfect
my
sense.
Scorpio, period. So Sarah Lee's a Scorpio. She's my co-host. She just turned into my co-host. I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch? She's a fucking good friend now. Yeah.
You know, I just asked what happened to Sarah because I saw her on whose stream was it? Where you were talking about you being a true crime fan, and then I was like, what happened to Sarah?
Smokies. Yeah, that was. Oh no, that
Yeah.
was News Unit or whatever.
Yeah, I participated over
Smokies.
there as well, and I really liked you, Sarah. Actually, I thought you brought a fresh voice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Was that the night that crazy Brandon guy was on?
Yes.
Oh my
And
god.
you kept asking him to explain was Eve how she used the snake and all that as a marital aid. Yeah.
When Soki said that when Lo said that he believed that the devil penetrated Eve, I was like, all I could picture was a snake, and she's just like ramming herself with it.
Yeah,
Oh
that was wild.
That guy was too much. Viruses are fake, you guys. Viruses are completely fake.
Yeah, he watched a documentary about it, so that's how he knows.
I know. I was like, somebody take away his Netflix subscription. That was crazy. Good times, craziness, but I'm always here for a good.
Yeah, I think I was lurking because I remember at the time I was playing a video game and I didn't really feel like participating, but I was listening, and then that was great. Brandon, oh my gosh, I can only listen to him for only but so long.
And he claims to be so Christian, but you know what's so funny is the people that claim to be the like most hardcore Christians are always like the meanest fuckers.
Oh,
like
yeah.
nerds, shut the fuck up, bitch. And it's just like, oh my god, what would Jesus do? He wouldn't have said that.
Yeah, and I think that's where Smokey's at right now. Actually, I think he's coming to that realization. I came to that realization a long time ago, but
he was having a crisis of faith, and I said, I don't think it's a crisis of faith. I think you're just on a journey, a life journey. And but, somebody hopped in my chat the other day, when Lo was over saying hi, and said that her husband's like a pedophile and all this shit. And I'm just like, what? I just didn't I ignored it. It was a troll. It was like, fuck it, But still, like, that threw me. Like, why are they saying?
Well, I mean, why that happened is because they're trying to silence anyone Smokey or Smokey adjacent.
Oh yeah. Then, I was on it last night, and I was supposed to go to Brent Kuhn's house or whatever, but I got pulled over because of my taillight.
Oh, so you live? Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I live really close to him. Like just a few. Well, now with construction, it'd take me about 30 minutes to get there because I got to go take a 10-minute detour because it's fucking retarded. But yeah, like I was supposed to go.
I saw you type something in the chat about that, but I didn't know who you were talking about. That's interesting. I will go ahead and say I'm a fan of Brett Keane. I think he's a very interesting human being.
I have not seen him on YouTube. I saw him get mad at the cart lady at Walmart.
That's
Oh,
yeah. That checks out.
oh shit! Hold on. You hear that? It's really quiet, but oh, it's the coyotes. They're screaming. There's a lot of them. There they go. They're celebrating something, probably a kill.
Oh, I did hear it.
But
Yeah.
the one howling, I think that might be a neighbor's dog howling with him. Achilles is debating if he's going to howl or not.
Doesn't it sound like
Yeah, they yelp. They're
was it gargling sounding? I thought I heard something. It sounded like gargling, yelling. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. They're yelping.
Sweet.
It's just so far away that I can't hear them. They must be on the farm adjacent to us. But there's a lot of them, and that sounded like they were. I heard the puppies. What is it, Achilles? God damn it! I hate it when this dog does that. He's like, oh, hold on, I'm freaking out now. What is it, Aki? Oh God, what is it? No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know. No. I don't know. I don't want to know. You're tied to the chair. Stop. They're going to pull with you. Oh my God, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. We're going inside.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. There's something here. There's something here, and he's freaking out, and he's trying to get to it. Oh my God. And once again, I'm frozen in fear. Fuck.
Relax, dude. Oh my God.
I'm holding the dog. He's like pulling me forward. I'm like, about ready to lose my grip and fall. No, Achilles. Eki. Oh my God. I'm panicking. I'm going inside. I haven't even put my fire out, but I just want to get the fuck inside. Because he's looking like there's somebody on the other side of the fucking fence. That's what he's acting like. And I don't like that. My pew neighbor has me in my fucking fears tonight right now. I don't like it. Achilles. What is it? No, I don't want to know. No, Eki.
As a person who owns a pew, I think people need to be way more responsible with their pews.
They do. I own 2 of them. And I never pulled them on my neighbor. Well, the thing is, I really think it was an air gun, an airsoft. But sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm scared to death. I had kind of ran to my back porch. But he told the property manager it was a gun scope. Are you kidding me, motherfucker? It's not like you were sitting there sighting your fucking gun. Bullshit.
That's wild.
Oh my God, Ashley, stop. Oh my God, is it the armadillo? Oh, if it's the armadillo, I'm not fucking with them. Come on, let's go. They have leprosy. They're abomination.
Man, I wish I had something going on in my area. In my neck of the woods, it's very quiet most nights.
Where are you
like
at?
99% of nights. Because I have people that probably will run with this information. I'm going to be very vague. It's on the East Coast between New York and Florida.
Oh, okay. I was just saying earlier, it seems like a lot of streamers, a lot of people on the East Coast stream. The guy.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing it myself. I've made the decision tonight that I'm going to enter myself into the fray. Even if I get no viewers, 1 viewer, 10 million viewers, I might as well just do it. I've been sitting on the fence forever about it.
Wait,
so I'll do that. I actually tried to set up StreamYard, but it said I had to wait 24 hours, so I guess I'll do that over the weekend.
So StreamYard's running a promotion right now, at least in my area, where you can get a week of the advanced thing for $1, but otherwise don't pay them a cent. They are shit. Their service is shit. Everything they do is shit. And they want $88 for it. $88 a month.
Yeah, at least right now I don't plan on paying money to it. I want to see if I'm gonna stick to it before I commit money wise. I think I will though, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll get ran out of the community like Lo did.
I guess if you make money streaming, it's a good investment. I'm not a streamer, believe it or not, but obviously I'm not. But I mean,
I've participated in so many streams at this point that I might as well just go ahead and start my own because I talk a lot of shit and I kind of want those people to come in and confront me on my own terms.
Canadian girl, are you over here? Oh my God, did you just break that? My dog is tied up and he'll break what you tied up to. Canadian girl, are you on channel? Is she still here?
Yeah, why?
He could be in the drama community.
Yeah.
Well, why?
We should, because he said he wanted to confront people about shit. We should introduce him to Sam Hill America.
Oh, okay.
I
Max, there's somebody in my chat that wants you to put your link of your channel.
Who is that? Kelly?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't really have any videos. I mean, I got some shorts if you guys
But
want
do
to.
you go live? Do you go live?
Well, I tried to tonight, but I had to wait 24 hours with StreamYard, so I probably will
Are you
tomorrow.
sure? Are you sure it's StreamYard? I think it's YouTube. Usually, it's YouTube that makes you wait
You're right. No, that is correct. I'm really bad.
because they have to like validate that you're a good, not a good, but you're a real person.
Yeah. They said I had to wait 24 hours from YouTube. That's right.
Yeah,
But I will
yeah, because
tomorrow.
yeah. I'm sorry.
I
Oh, is
have the
that
week to
Kelly who
go.
asked for the link? Kelly's
Well,
awesome.
I mean, I guess the link to my channel. I guess if you just search up East Max 989, you'll find me. I have an avatar with glowing eyes, so you know that's me.
I would like to selflessly promote my TikTok. I am, who am I on TikTok? Sarah Lee 80 also on TikTok. And come check out my balloon animals. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you where you kind of are based on, like what platform. Like, do you mostly just do TikTok or YouTube as well?
My TikTok is something I do completely different than what I do here. And my YouTube, I'm gonna when I launch my podcast, I'm gonna launch my true crime channel with it. But over on TikTok, I do balloon animals and I make them in a very provocative manner.
Oh wow.
And I'm monetized, so that's where I make my $1.83 when I go live.
Nice. Well,
I
hey,
can't figure
I
out how
like
to set up
that. That's cool.
Well, I can't figure out how to set up my monetization correctly, so I don't ever make any money. But I could, and I have the potential because there's usually like 1,000 people in my lives.
Oh,
So
nice.
I know I just gotta figure out how to set all that up. But yeah, come check me out on TikTok, people, because I want to make money.
Yeah.
But
I,
everything else, I'm like, fucking, I don't care about monetization. Like, but when I do my true crime, it's not about monetization. But when they demonetize true crime stuff, they take the video down as well, and that makes me mad because without the video, without being there, you can't be a voice for a victim. So I don't know. Hopefully, it'll monetize me and it won't take down my shit, and I can. I don't care if I make money off it. I just don't want it to, you know.
I definitely know an avenue that a lot of true crime people do is the Patreon
Yeah,
avenue, of course.
that is where the money is with
Yeah.
because you can do the memberships and the subscribes and all that through YouTube, but they'll still take a cut, and TikTok takes a huge cut, and I don't know, but yeah, Patreon because you're uncensored there, but everything is behind a paywall on Patreon, but they also
Well, I
allow
do
for
think
like
they have some limitations, but otherwise, yeah, mostly uncensored.
yeah,
I don't.
it's not as restrictive as it's not as restrictive as like YouTube or TikTok. Um, but yeah, I just hate that everything's behind a paywall. But I love that like creators can set up, you can be part of the $1 club, and so you just pay $1 a month, and
Yeah,
you
I've
get
been a part of a lot of Patreons in my lifetime, and I like the platform over there. It's pretty nice. I just think that you kind of got to have a little bit of a following before you hop into that, and it sounds like you
yeah.
do. So
I really that's the thing I do with my TikTok stuff, but that's not it sucks because that's not true crime per se, and I got some. I don't know if I have a following here or not. I don't know where I stand with the boy. I'm not sure. Um, I actually, that's crazy because I
well,
didn't
all you can do is put yourself
either.
out there and let it grow organically and try your best, right?
Yeah,
When I put my name on TikTok to sign up, can I ever change my name ever again after I do it once? Or can I go back and change it?
I think you could change it. I think I did that once. I don't really use TikTok. I mean, I
I never
use it more
use
so for
TikTok.
editing.
I want to use it now since she's on it. Plus, like, I don't know what I'm going to do on there, but I'm just going to pretend I know what I'm doing. Okay. But do I have to keep my name the way it is?
No, you can change it. I changed mine
Okay.
because it used to be I'm not
Okay.
me Tuda Lee, and now I'm Sarah Lee 80. So it lets you change it.
I found your music one on there. I don't know where the other one is. What is like
Yeah,
avatar of it?
I'm musically Sarah.
Yeah.
That I don't mess with that anymore because I don't want to risk it getting taken down for any chance because I need to go back it up. That's my account from when it was before it was TikTok. It was Musically. That's what it was
Yeah.
called.
I was just looking for you because there's several ones with the same 80 on it or whatever. So is
Yeah.
it what picture is it?
You know what? I'm not sure to tell you the truth. But it should be Sarah Lee 80. I don't know. I don't know what my avatar picture is. I know it's me. I just don't know.
Wow, Sarah, you're so professional.
I know. Sorry. Well, I'm not a streamer. Like I told Steve
I know.
Billings, I'm not a streamer.
I was just busting your chops.
I know. I was like, I'm the most unprofessional motherfucker this side of Mississippi. Yeah, okay. Okay. Look at this. Look at this moon. Look at this moon. Woo! Look at this
I
moon.
haven't even tried to use StreamYards on my phone yet. It's always been for my desktop.
Oh, get ready. Get ready for a whole bunch of bullshit if you do it on your phone.
Yeah,
It's
a little
horrible.
worried.
It will randomly
I'll
kick
poke
you.
around.
It'll cut your sound so you don't know if you think everyone's just being quiet, but really they're talking and you can't hear them. You get less options on your phone. You can't like share your screen and shit. That's not an option even in desktop.
Yeah, I do have a webcam on my PC. I just don't feel obligated to get on cam most times because like it's not gonna add anything to the conversation usually. People will just see me and I don't really care to be seen in that way unless I want to. I always joke about people having to pay to see me on cam, but there's some truth behind that. If you want me to be on a stream and be on cam, you might have to cough up a little dough because I don't really want to do that. Not you guys, but you know what I mean. I'm not gonna sit on somebody's stream on cam and just like sip my coffee and everyone just watch me drink my coffee or do whatever. I like to have some privacy. Anyway, how you been doing, Dash? Been all right?
I'm sorry, I'm leaving you hanging. I'm just trying to figure out this TikTok bullshit
Hey,
and trying
good.
to find her thing so I can follow the beach. I'm just gonna follow everybody with the same name. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think the people that's not that aren't Sarah will probably just deny it anyway. At least I would.
They
Not you.
deny if you follow them or not, that you have an option for that.
Well, they'll see that you follow them, and then they'll probably go look at your stuff and be like, "Oh, I don't want this person to follow me or whatever."
Really? That can happen?
Oh yeah, on TikTok, people can see when you go to their profile.
Why would they not want followers anyways that they don't care about? Don't they just want to get enough followers so they can have enough money or something?
Oh, I just think some people use it for like personal stuff. Like they use Facebook personally. They use.
Oh my god, how boring! I think people do that too. I cannot believe it's so popular. But I just know you make money off it. I'm not out to make money, but like that would be cool to.
Well, I'll
I
tell
thought
you this.
that would
I'll be
cool
the first to
popular.
tell you,
That's what I thought.
Dashin. The tarot community is huge on
Oh
TikTok.
my god, that's so fake. Ugh.
No, I know.
I
I'm
know,
just
and they're
saying.
so. I know that that's so popular. They're making millions of dollars probably off that fake ops bullshit. That's great for them, but
To
whatever.
the point where I've even considered it, but I knew I'd be a huckster, and I don't want to participate in scamming people.
Yeah,
I
I'm not.
could
I'm
very
not
easily.
gonna ever charge for nothing. But if the most followers you get or views or something, and you get paid for it, that'd be so nice and helpful. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
I'm okay
I
with that. But because it's all just entertainment purposes. But no, the real purpose is to get a hold of spirits and see Jesus and all this other bullshit. But other than that, if it's not working, then it's just retarded entertainment purposes of bullshit, and that's fine too. Whoopee.
yeah, I wanted to ask you a question. Something that's kind of it's been a heavy weight on my shoulders being an empath with everything going on in the world and with Smokey and all the Christians and all this bull crap and all this noise. Would you consider yourself an empath?
Yeah, I suppose so. That's a good tool. But yeah, like I feel like I can feel people's like I'm in like I'm inside their body or they're inside my body at the
Mhm.
same time. Like I'm wearing people's bodies sometimes. You know how you can you feel like a chameleon. Like you're watching
Yeah.
a movie and you feel like you're in their shoes and you're them and then you start acting like them afterwards. That's always fun to do and that's like the best. Hell yeah. So I guess isn't
Yeah.
that empathy? But also empathy could be I can feel how you feel and it's making me feel the same way you do, but it's like whatever. But like that type of thing. But mainly in my psychic readings or whatever, it's always my mind and I have to be like above my emotions. I can feel and sense all that bullshit, which is fine, and I have empathy for it or whatever, of course. But
Well, the reason why I ask is because
but
I
it can
wanted
cloud
to.
my judgment or my mind thing. So I'm just like, I just gotta sweep that aside as much as I can. But it's still, if I feel it, I just feel it and that's fine. But I still have to stay above, like with my mind, and that's where I get all more information,
Well,
if anything. But
that
yeah,
makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And the reason why I asked that is because I wanted to ask you if you felt a shift in the world recently, like I have. I felt this very dark shift recently where a
last
lot of
night,
negativity is overwhelming.
I don't know. Last night, I
Oh,
finally, I don't know.
sorry.
I
Sorry, I
felt
didn't
like
know I was unmuted. I've been backstage for a while. Okay, I'm going to investigate if it's a person or an ally here. Okay, dark shifts in the world. That's where we look.
Yeah, I just felt this heavy blanket come upon me, and I know where it's coming from. All this attacking, all this negativity, all this I want to be right. You're
Right.
wrong. Your
That
way of
part.
life is gonna send you to hell. And
I think that's been like that forever, but then again, we can get delusional and feel like it's the only thing happening to us, but it's finally just happening to us while it's happening to other people at the
Mhm.
same time, same time. But it was just another day. Like what the fuck? That's what it seems like. You know what I mean? But I understand it's leading up to something, but nothing ever led up to anything. Even after
Yeah.
when I saw Jesus or whatever and all that stuff back then. See, I saw all the stuff back then. I thought things were going to be leading up to something too with that, anyways. But it didn't, and it left me like hanging here, like what the fuck? And I'm like astray with like a night dark night of the soul bullshit, not getting much psychic readings done or anything to be in that psychic field of just seeing a spirit like I used to left and right. It was just so much fun and being at my best self, and now it's like my stupid self like sucks now, and like it just was like boring as people zombie life of bullshit. It's just like okay, when to jump in, when to I don't know, but yeah, I know
Well,
what you mean.
do
Maybe
you
you
know
are.
I'm sure you do, but do you know what like tower moments are? Like having a
No.
tower moment, like in tarot.
No, I don't do tarot cards. I said tarot cards are fake. I don't believe.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, I was just gonna use that as an example. I've kind of been in like a quote unquote tower moment where I've really just kind of
I'm like
I,
an,
I
I'm like a psychic atheist, basically. Just treat me like that. I'm not. I don't know anything. I don't care about anything besides
yeah.
astrology. I know enough, so I don't care to make it even more
I just don't
complicated
know
than it
what the
already is.
astrological term for this experience is, so I apologize for
Well,
that.
well, a psychic and astrology is different, but those are just my two main things. Everything else seems like a delusional fucking waste of time and retarded wishful thinking and belief, and I'm not gonna fucking go through that. That's so stupid, and
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense because like what makes sense is the results and the evidence and the confirmation, and if it's not happening, it's not happening, and it's just a regular old fucking retarded day. It just goes by, you know. Who
Yeah, I
cares?
mean there is definitely some truth in that. Every day is really for most people just another day. And me being a very empathetic person, I'm very in tune with the energies of the world. And I think that it goes through shifts. There are periods where the collective spirit frowns and the collective spirit smiles and the collective spirit is angry. And I think that the spirit of the world currently is in a depressive state. Not universally, of course, because some people today was a great day. For me, today was pretty great. But I think the collective energy right now is very down. We're in a very low vibration right now for
I
for
just
the
want to bump
majority
in
of
real
people.
quick. If
Yeah.
if something happens and you guys hear me like scream or I don't know, like somebody be responsible for calling the cops because I'm going to investigate something with my dog. We're going as a team, and I don't know what it is, but I don't know. So
I will
somebody
I
call my
can't
local
do that
police.
myself. I have a strong moral stance against calling the cops for situations I'm not involved in, so I won't do that.
Okay,
But
thanks.
I don't advise doing that either. I'm not gonna do that. If you scream, I'll be like, it's none of my business. But I hope she's okay, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I will say this though, Sarah, if something happens to you, I will do my very best to try to help.
Well, no, it would be not
Maybe I'll tell
it
somebody
would be
who
not
is
from
in
a
your business
person
if you
hurting me. It would be from a
let me
wild
know
animal
somebody.
attacking me. You'd be calling the cops on a wild animal attacking me. That's what you would be doing, not on a person.
No, I know, but I also wouldn't know what number to call, and I'll be honest, I'm probably only gonna stick around for maybe another 30 minutes. But I do we're
Thanks.
here for you. We are here for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna call the cops if you're getting attacked by a bear. No, I'm joking. No, there's either on the other side, the trailer next to me, it's just all empty field. And there is either a hoot owl being very hoot-ish, or there is another wild animal who sounds like a hoot owl that I'm not privy to their sound, or it's a human fucking with me, but I hear God, I think it really just is a hoot owl. Which I don't want him out
I
here
hope it's
because
a hoot owl. I
well,
really
I
do.
saw one the other day when I was coming back from South Porn Days. I see this hoot owl take off from the ground. I'm like, God damn, that was a huge hoot owl. And then all of a sudden, this cat just falls out of the sky and he's running next to me. And the hoot owl had a kitten when he took off. So now I've got to like wrangle all my cats inside.
I didn't even know owls would attack a cat. That's
Oh yeah,
news to me.
those two
I
go
believe
hard.
it.
No, Squeaky Charlie Jr., we're going inside. We're not going for walks. The hoot owl's out here. You'll be eaten. Probably not Junior because he's fat. But come on, kitty,
Man,
kitty, 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 kitty. Come on. Oh, these fuckers. Yeah, no, they will. They can, whatever they can grasp up with their talons, they definitely will. And this was a kitten that was, uh, probably the size of a big mole or like a rat, I guess. I guess I don't know if I startled him when he was taken off, and that's why he dropped him, or if the cat was managed to get out of his claws or talons or whatever. But the little cat ran into a culvert and then hid in a underground tunnel where the cows go. So that was part of
Dash,
it.
you got to tap in and figure out what it is.
Oh, no, I'm inside now. I'm pretty sure it wasn't hoot owl because I saw something in the trees moving and it was white, like the big hoot owl I saw. And now, luckily, the cats have followed me in, so that's good. I'm not worried about them. So,
Well, I'm
must
glad
have
that
been
you are
a
safe and sound. Absolutely.
Oh, what's up?
I said I'm glad that you're safe and sound
Oh.
inside.
Thanks, me too. Me too. Canadian girl would have called the cops for me. Maybe not. I don't know. If I get attacked by a bear, somebody call 911. Tell them I'm in Jefferson County, Missouri, and said I'm being attacked by a bear. Because that's possible.
I got you.
Just because
Yeah,
I don't think that anyone would know to come out and like call the police. I'm sure they would just assume it's just me doing my fuckery in the middle of the night and not like when I was stuck on the roof hanging from my gutters. Like people heard me screaming, nobody thought that I was being serious about anything. And finally, one of my neighbors said it sounded distressed. Plus, they were new and they didn't know me, so they came and checked it out. But had they not, I would have hung there until I either fell or until I fell, I guess.
I've fallen for roofs before. It's not fun. Not fun at all.
It's just sometimes, right? Sometimes I reflect though, like what kind of person am I that I could get attacked by the bears and the neighbors would just assume it's just me being like crazy, like, oh, that's where I'm at with my life.
Yeah, people are very quick to assume everyone's crazy.
Oh no, but they know I'm crazy. They call me Crazy Sarah. Like that's, lovingly. But where am I?
Well, I have not met a quote unquote sane Sarah in my life personally. So
So the H's.
I don't claim to be sane either. So
The H's. We're the silent H's, Sarah's. We are scarier than we're just crazier and scarier than the unsilent H's. Sarah Gallo could verify that for me. Okay, sorry. I'm out of breath. This heart failure is for the fucking birds.
oh man.
I know all I did was walk to the end of my driveway and now I'm like I sound like fucking an 80-year-old person mouth breathing. I can't breathe.
I mean, the fact that you move around is good. I think movement is medicine, personally.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's good for my fibromyalgia too. But it's getting difficult with I need to get my knee replaced, get the hardware replaced in it, and I've gained weight from my autoimmune, and a lot of times I'm so swollen, it really hurts. But like I'm supposed to get up and move around because movement's good for fibromyalgia. So it's just really hard to do when your knees are 2 times the size they're supposed to be and you can't
Oh,
barely
yeah.
move. But also
Well,
I like to move around because one day I'm going to be immobile and I don't want to be stuck in a wheelchair saying, oh, I wish I would have walked more. I wish I would have walked the dog more. Or, I want to be able to sit in my wheelchair and reflect on good times and not just be like, I wish I would have done this and that and this and that. So I'm trying to like get all that.
more power to you. I think that you're doing what you can, and I think that that's good for sure. While you can, at least, because I know one day I'll become immobile. So try to do as much movement as I can. I spent a lot of time outside today just walking around for no reason.
I love outside. When I got diagnosed with lupus, the autoimmune lupus situation, they were like, so you can't be outside in the sun. And I was just like, I laughed in their face. Like, are you kidding? You say it like it's a possibility. And it's not. Oh, we're off. Hold on, wait. Are we off stream? Are we not live? Oh, no, we're live. Why did I just get the notification, Canadian girl?
What, from YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube gave me a notification.
Oh, the YouTube notification system is horrendous.
Well, usually
they will send it out way late.
It's late. I don't know why. Because I don't know.
They'll tell me when you start it, and they'll stop.
I don't know.
That's weird. It's back. Yeah, it's back to being fucking YouTube.
I remember I got a notification for someone's stream like a whole day later, and I went to go check, and I was like, "Wait a minute, they're not live? That's crazy." And then I checked the timestamps, and it was like for the day prior. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't understand how they prioritize who to send notifications to and when they send them. I've tried to understand. I can't.